Hey everybody, how is it going today? I am so glad to be here. I cannot wait I don't have to wait anymore. I'm here now doing it. So how's everybody doing today? Okay, so today has been an exciting day. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you like it. I wanted to pick some really good hype music. So, yeah. Okay. Today's stream is going to be about, it's going to be 2 parts, okay? It's going to be half about the White House document that was released today. One, I cannot show it to you. I can only read it to you, and I can only point you to the direction with which you can also find it because of YouTube content guideline restrictions, okay? I have to be very careful. But like I said, I have no problem showing you where the source is. That's what we do here. That's what I do. 2, the second part is going to be a wake-up call. I have been completely activated, and it is time for you to hear what it is that you should have heard from your parents when we were all like 8. All right? So we are going to do this in 2 parts. Thank you to everybody who is here. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel and you like staying up to date with cool alien facts, esoteric knowledge, Aleister Crowley, all that kind of stuff, please give me a sub. I love you. YouTube is now my main content creation source. I am only posting to TikTok because they have not been kind to the level of content that I have been trying to produce, much less the YouTube videos that I've been doing. Thanks, Robs. Oops. I feed off of you all. I can tell that there's a lot of anticipation, and I am so happy to be in good energy and to be able to give you guys a high energy episode. So, okay. If you watched my posts today, there was some information. Hey, Bobby. Just asked you for this, Addy, on your TikTok. Oh, sweet. Thank you. So, yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to try and answer your comments and everything when I see them, but I'm also going to try and present this information in congruent thoughts and not let myself get, like, cut off. Okay? So, please, bear with me as we continue the conversation because this is like my ADHD mind just trying to fire off as much information as I possibly can. As Robin. Yeah, thank you. All right. And thank you. This is our first double digits stream on my YouTube, by the way, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, you know what to do. I love you. If you want to stay up to date with all this knowledge, you know what to do, my friends. So, there was some amazing information released today. I am glad I'm here to tell you about it because this shit is going to change our lives, all right? There was a report released today called the 1776 report. Thank you, Hollow Mask. Hope I fully awake too soon. Yeah, if you're here in this chat, this is where you are supposed to be. You are awake, you are on your journey, and you are here. The universe leads everybody to where they need to be on purpose. So if you are in this chat right now, it is because you are supposed to be here, babies. We are all brothers and sisters, okay? And I'm here to tell you that you might not like part of this conversation because what I tell you is going to be some crazy out there shit, and you're going to question it, and that's what you're supposed to do. Your healthy skepticism is exactly what led you here in the first place, because a part of you goes, this dude is fucking crazy. But then the other part of you that's like this big, the faith the size of a mustard seed, is just like, but maybe he's not. And it's not about me. I am just a medium. I am just here to present you the information as I find it. And as I'm able to credit it, like make it credible. And you know, I hope you all have been watching me long enough to know that by now I am not going to show you anything that I haven't done at least 6 to 12 hours worth of research on. And that's at least long enough to get your head wet in a subject, 6 to 12 hours. No, I'm not an expert on this stuff. I'm not an expert. I am not claiming to be an expert, nor was I ever trying to be an expert. No. But what I do is I do try to present a new perspective on things that were once hidden. So information was released today called the 1776 report, and this thing is wild. All right? I posted a video to my TikTok earlier today about a lady reading some appendices about an article that she was reading. She's Canadian. I don't want to tell her name on here. I did post her name on my TikTok video, so if you want to go find her name, It's in one of the comments where just look for one of the people who are just like, what's her name? I'm sure by now people have saw my post and have started to kind of help other people find out who it is, and you'll find it. But she is on YouTube, and her account since then has received two community guideline strikes for this, and it sucks because this lady's just trying to present the truth. She had to switch to not Vimeo. I forget which two she switched to. Well, I don't have that video pulled up anymore. Anyways, I do have a video from her channel pulled up that I'm gonna let you all listen to the audio of, okay? Because I feel that that is very important. Are the documents of the White House? This is a press report. It is a president's... I'm sorry, it is not a press report. I misspoke. I apologize. It is called the President's Advisory 1776 Commission. All right? And it comes from whitehouse.gov/WP-content/uploads/2021/the-presidents-advisory-president-final-report.pdf. All right? Thank you, Bobby. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you, Robs. Yeah, exactly. So what I am looking at right now, you can't see this because I do not want to do any wrong on my YouTube, okay? Because this is my main content creation source now. So what I am going to do is I am going to point you to the right direction of where this info exists. That way you can have your eyes on it just like I am. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dictate it to you. What I see, I am not mincing words. There is no re-editing. This is that's why I wanted to do this on a live stream. That way you all don't think I'm sitting here trying to I'm not here to convince you of anything, okay? You guys have had everybody on the planet has had the last this is part of what I was telling you earlier that you might not like. This is a real moment. Everybody on the planet has had the last 4 years to wake up. And if you have not woken up, okay, to the fact that all of this stuff with the children's going on and all of this stuff is very real, if you have not waken up in the 4 years and done your own research to find out, you cannot deny the research, period, okay, of the cue ball movement. You can't deny it. On top of that, if in this time you are still denying the fact that that even exists and are fighting against it, you are on the wrong side of history. And you, I'm sorry, are a piece of shit. If you, in the name of the idea of these things happening to little kids, if that doesn't spark some ancient primal protection in you to want to like burn the world to the ground, okay, you are sadly mistaken, and you have your entire life that you need to reevaluate because your priorities are not in order, okay? This is all about the babies. We got to protect the babies. The future is coming. Period. Exactly, Robs. They really are. They are literal trash juice festering in the middle of summertime, okay? And I'm not calling these people directly pieces of garbage, but what I am saying is that your values, if you don't flinch at the idea of atrocities happening like this, if that doesn't make you flinch in some way and want to like really find out what's really going on, then like I said, you are just gone. You're lost. You are gone. And that's why none of this information makes sense to people like that, okay? They call us crazy. All right, Thomas Edison. Look, you need not look further but to Thomas Edison and fucking Nikola Tesla. When Tesla was coming out with his electricity or whatever, didn't Edison go around frying animals to show everybody how bad this shit was, to try and get people to not use it? And yet now, I think, 100 years later, the world is going back to the mode of Tesla. Who would have thought? All right, these people who own the world are masters of something called prestidigitation. Presentation and things that it's like they say, look over here, and in the meantime they're doing shit over here, okay? They are master fucking sorcerers. This shit is crazy. So I wanted to get a fresh-eyed look and y'all's first reaction to me looking at this White House report. So literally it's got a table of contents here. It's got the introduction, the meaning of the Declaration, a constitution of principles, challenges to America's principles, And then it's got subsections in that one of slavery, progressivism, fascism, communism, racism, and identity politics. The task of national renewal is the next section of the role of the family, teaching America a scholarship of freedom, the American mind, and reverence for the laws. I guess that's like constitutional laws. And then it has the conclusion, and then 4 appendices. So that's pretty cool. You know, Robs, that's actually a really interesting way to look at it, because that's how the Galactic Federation of Light looks at it too. These people are of that spawn. So you guys got to realize that it's the entire world are descendants of Cain and Abel. I'll let you figure out who's on which side, depending on who they originally would have been. Hey, Leona, how's it going? So the entire world that we live in right now is a battle of the bloodline of Cain and Abel. And you guys got to realize that they are, like I said, they are masters in prestidigitation. Now, just to give you the definition of it, prestidigitate, there you go. Prestidigitation, the definition is magic tricks performed as entertainment. All right? These guys are masters of, aha! That's what they do. That's awesome, Lewis. And I want to get your opinion on this too, man, because you're from the Wales. You definitely are an outside perspective to this. Seriously. Good. Glad to have you here. So glad to have you here. Where was I? The White House report. I have to be careful with what terms I use, because I don't know who on YouTube is looking, and all that kind of stuff. And not to mention, I'm not trying to incite anything here. I'm just passionate about what I'm learning. And it is amazing to be able to look at something from a 10,000 foot view, and to see how each of the pieces of the puzzle line up into one big beautiful picture of, oh, so that's what all of this is supposed to become, rather than being stuck in the mind frame of everybody else who just sees things like this all the time, okay, from like a 2-inch view. And it's like, how on earth can you even like look and see anything else if you just have these blinders on all the time, right? So that's what people like me and people like us, light workers, light warriors, all of us, empaths, we are here. We have been activated, okay? You're probably going to notice a drastic emotional change in your friends who are also starseeds. You're going to notice more boldness, more honesty, more like it's time to wake up moments, because we are in like the final, if the finish line was where we were getting to, and we are in this race to get to the finish line, that finish line is as close to that door is in front of me. I could stand up, open it. That's how close we are. And the finish line is a truly love, light, and harmony society of nature and technology. And that's why all of these light workers and light beings and everybody are here, because, you know, it took a more hands-on approach. You can't, divine intervention only works one way. Like God or source or whatever you want to call it couldn't come down and just be like, bling, the earth's better. No, that's not how it works. But divine intervention is okay, so but like incarnating in a body and playing by the rules to do what you got to do is not divine intervention. That does not break the rules of divine intervention. So you signing your soul contract to come down and live this life, play by the rules. That's why they say don't hate the player, hate the game. But you're not supposed to hate the game. This is what they don't tell you. Don't hate the game, because you chose to be in the game. So you need to own the game. Learn how to figure out how to own the game. If that means you wear a tie, makes you feel better, do it. If it means you work out, do it. If it means going and working at like soup kitchens or food banks or whatever, do it. But what doesn't work is belittling other people, putting people down. You can't do that stuff, because that is in direct contradictory nature to your nature, your divine providence, your ability to touch things and have it instantly turn to gold, okay? We are all blessed with that gift, okay? So, the time is now. What am I saying? The time is now to open that book and read whatever it is that you were trying to do. Figure out your passions. Okay, what drives you? Are you good at this? Are you good at that? Do you enjoy reading? Do you enjoy teaching? Whatever it is, you have to do it. Lewis says, when life gives you lemons, you make the best goddamn lemonade there's ever been, and you share it. That's right. Okay, because let me prove something to you guys right now. They say that an attitude of gratitude is the highest form of vibrational energy that one can ascertain within the universe, okay? And that means through the act of giving. All right? You get back what it was that you gave out, along with the part of yourself that you gave away to that other person. And oh, how great is that part of you that you gave away. See, that's why people underestimate manifestation. Golly, I'm getting goosebumps. Look at this. Golly, look at it. Goosebumps. Oh, man, I feel like Spirit's talking to me right now. Because when you have faith of something, faith is the ingredient necessary with which creation starts. That's like the ignition spark. Creation is all of this amalgamous electronic field of probability. It's the quantum field. And then we, with our intention and love and intention, just goes bling, and it fucking ignites that gas vapor, okay, which is the electron probability field. And then thus our intention is what we get, period. And that's why they say what you think about, you bring about. Okay, talk it into existence until what you think in here is what you see out here. You have to keep doing that. It's a repeated cycle, repeated cycle, repeated cycle, all right? Like I said, some of you probably aren't going to like this conversation because it's a little direct, and I'm not trying to be brash, but like a good, not DI, but like a good motivational speaker, I'm going to cuss. And I'm going to foam at the mouth. But I'm not going to tell you what you should do, could do, need to do. I'm only going to tell you real experience in regard to things that can happen, period. With good energy and positive intention. That is exactly what is right. That is exactly right. You have to cultivate yourself, and there is no, I said this in a video, I think like a month ago. We are at a galactic PONR, which is a point of no return. You guys need to understand that time only travels in one fucking direction. There is no going back to the way things were pre-COVID. That's an impossibility, because the entire quantum field with which our reality resides on has changed fundamentally. All right? And going back to that manifestation thing earlier about the act of giving is the act of creation, is what you give away. Einstein proved that shit with the law of equivalence of energy. That which is expended is not destroyed or anything. It's recycled, and it comes back to you the way it's supposed to. All right? So Einstein literally proved not only the law of attraction, but he proved attitude of gratitude. That just tells you how to fucking do it. He proved I apologize if I have to say every so often to collect my thoughts. Usually so I try not to have pauses in my videos. I'm sorry, everybody. Napoleon Hill defines success as the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That's why we say it's a repeat process every day. You wake up and you find some other hair that you can pluck, or some blemish to blot out, or whatever, and you learn how to make your craft better, tighter, cleaner, stronger, better, faster. Daft Punk, you know. That's what you do with your body, and that's what you do with your spirit. And you do that with your body by lifting weights, by doing cardio, by eating healthy, okay? By not feeding your body processed sugars and this and that and getting diabetes and all these diseases and shit, and being a part of the system. The pause is only a realignment. It is by design sometimes. I like that. It's like, okay, you're done with that topic. Boop. That's true. I like that, Robs. Thank you. So, realignment. Body detox is actually going to be one of the videos I'm going to make pretty soon about Reality Decoded, as a matter of fact. The episode that I just made was about transcendental meditation, and the one right before that was about the philosophy of hermetics and the principles and everything. Valuable information. And I do all of this for free because I want to give you all the information. I'm not going to charge for something that's not mine. The only thing that I ask in return is that if you like me or what I do, you sub. That is the only thing I'm ever gonna say. I love you guys, and I love doing this, and I am so excited to be here, and I'm glad that I finally made the smart decision to start streaming on YouTube the right way, because I feel like that was the best decision I ever made. Everybody has YouTube. Everybody has YouTube. Everybody. You have to go through the process of the Trinity. This is why, and I remember Christian belief about how the Holy Trinity, the mind, body, and the spirit. Oh, I know where I was gonna go with everything. Cool, realignment. As Rob said. So, ascension. What is ascension? Well, that just means to rise. It comes from the Latin word ascendiare or ascendere, and it means to rise. And this seems important. Hold on, let me read this. When we are in our local park, you see a spinny thing where you sit on it and it spins around. If you spin too fast, you can fling it off, and that's called centrifugal force. Detox is one of the things to help us relax. Special ASMR. What do you mean, Lou? Sorry, I missed that, buddy. So you have to bring yourself into alignment, okay? Into alignment. That's why all your chakras are in a line. That's why this is from the red root chakra all the way to the purple crown chakra. That's why I chose these colors tonight, because we are covering the entire philosophy of the reality of nature today, my loves. Okay, I do this as a labor of love. Like I said, people like me have been activated to bring this information to you. It is not our duty to get you to believe it, but it is our duty to at least tell you about it. Just like what the Satanists believe about when they cast magic on the masses and they do all that ritualistic shit during the fucking music videos and the Super Bowl and all that stuff. That's part of their thing. That's actually one of the ways that they get off, by showing us what they're doing. Okay, it's called karma free. By showing us what they're doing, in reality, to them, what they're doing is making amends for the negative karma of doing it in the first place, by letting us know. And those of us who can fight against it and pray and meditate and do all this kind of special stuff to try and battle against it, well, we do what we gotta do. But imagine if the entirety of the human race were aware of this kind of information, instead of calling us tinfoil hats and kooks. Okay? Like, this is insane. Okay, so a Navy pilot recorded UFOs, and you mean to tell me that you're still gonna deny it? From a Navy pilot. I'm done talking to people like you then, because you are holding people like us back. Literally the entirety of the human race. And this is part of that conversation that I told you guys that you might not like, because this shit is real. I'm probably not talking to any of my viewers right now, but in the future, I feel like I need to say this for people who do watch this in the future. Okay? Like I said, you have had 4 years, and then beyond that, okay, I have been activated since 01. I could tell you exactly what the fuck I was wearing, what I ate that day, September 11th, 2001. I remember it that vividly, and I'm only 31. Okay? I think I was, 2001, I was 12 when it happened. I was 12, as a matter of fact. Yeah, see, that's stupid. And that's not going to do any good. It's only furthering the validity of the argument that this information fucking comes from in the first place. It is, Lou. It is. I appreciate you watching them too, man. And see, I know. Let me just take a moment to apologize to those of you who started following me whenever I was doing video games and all that, and then all of a sudden, Ray Wilson, I want you to tell me, which story are you talking about? Which story? Shit, I lost my train of thought. Crap! Oh, let me apologize to those of you who started following me back when I was doing games, because I still do games. And I know I don't make content for everybody, but, like, I do make content for humanity. Pissing both sides off. Bobby says, or calling for, like, oh! Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So, and then there's oh, when I was 12 and started meditating. Okay, absolutely. So, for those of you who have followed me for a while, you've probably heard me tell the story about how when I was 11, I was failing the 6th grade and I needed to take like English and something else. Well, my parents made the decision. There was 4 kids of us at the time in my house, and my mom and dad came to me. I remember I was out in the back shoveling the garden, and it was fucking like May or something. And I remember my mom walking up to me. She was real serious, and she said, "Hey, bud," or she didn't even say bud. She was like, "You're going to military school." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And the next thing I know, it is the middle of the summer, and I'm in uniform with a shaved fucking head, with a roommate who just put his goddamn dick on my shoulder. And I stood up, fucking 11 years old, and said, "If you ever do that shit to me again, I'm gonna show you something you've never seen before. The fucking roots. I'll pull it out. Don't you ever do some shit like that and disrespect me again." I was a little ass fucking kid. I've been activated for a long time. This isn't an act. This is who I am. This is my nature. It is my job to protect the small. Okay? I figured out my life's mission very, 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 very early in life. Okay? If I can change somebody else's life on the individual level with health, wealth, enlightenment, or knowledge, I am going to fucking do it. Period. I am here for you. But I'm not going to give all of myself to you. That's just dumb and that's irresponsible. And I wouldn't expect anybody to do the same for me. That's not how humanity works. Thank you, Ray. Well, thank you for coming to the actual real content, Ray. This is awesome. I'm so glad that I made the decision to do this, as a matter of fact. Thank you for being here, friend. Thank you. I love you. I love each and every one of you. And if I could, I would take turns shaking your hand saying thank you for watching me. Thank you for giving me your attention, because if you give something your attention, that's your love, and your love is like all you got. Okay, that is what you are. You are love and light, period. So be careful with who you give your energy to. That's why I take all this shit so seriously, and I'm so grateful, because it really does mean that much that this message gets out. It's not the person, it's the message. So, meditation. When I was in summer school that year, a buddy of mine, his dad oversaw a fight that my parents had on campus in front of me, and I felt so embarrassed, and I got a letter like 2 weeks later. It was the only letter I ever received in this school. For being away from my family for 6.5 years, I received one letter, just one. And it was from my buddy's dad. And he was very Eastern philosophy believer. Very, very down to earth, very calm, very Bruce Lee-esque. Be like water, you know, become the container that you are in, but do not ever succumb to the container that you're in, okay? You have the power. See, the container cannot crush you. You guys need to understand, you are the water that goes within a container, right? But when that container is full of the water and it's got a top on it, you, the water, are not going to be the thing that breaks. The container is going to be what breaks. Do you understand? Okay? You, the water, are immutable, impermeable, perfect, immortal in every single way. You, the water, destroy the container with which binds you like a prison. I want you to think about that. The water does not compress. What breaks is the container. Fucking put that on a goddamn shirt. That is so profound. A lot of this shit just comes off the top of my head. I don't know where it comes from, but it just fucking comes. You, the water. Water has memory. Your thoughts are memory. Things learned are also memory. That's why muscle memory is a thing. The water in your body stores the energy from the memory. That's why a person with negative memories, okay, negative doesn't mean bad. Negative just means on the scale of negativity, which results in a negative physical appearance or a negative personal attitude. But then you have the exact polar dichotometric opposite of that. Dude, 80% of muscle structure is fucking water, Lou. That's so true, dude. So the direct dichotomy of negativity, of course, is going to be positivity, because that's just how energy works. A person who has a very negative internal spirit will eventually, if they hold this over a prolonged period of time, people who worry too much, people who stress too much, people who fret too much, how am I going to pay the credit card? How am I going to pay the house off? How am I going to fucking do this? How am I going to do that? Whatever you are fretting about, that is counterproductive to your nature. That is you traveling forward in space and time, but looking backwards. And you can't do that. And so there are ways that have been developed through smarter people who are way fucking smarter than I am, or even Einstein, who have figured out thousands of years ago, techniques that bring us back to our quantum nature. Period. Like transcendental meditation with concentration meditations or visualization meditations or positive affirmations, which is actually some stuff that I'm starting to do on my ASMR channel. I did an ASMR reading of the first Emerald Tablet because I just love reading that book and it's good for me to read it again, and I figured, fuck it, I might as well read an ASMR book because apparently the turning of the pages is ASMR. Leona, that's awesome. It does, Ray. It does. If you speak intention into your water, like as I drink this water, actually, you know what? Let's do it right now. I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it, my loves. Hold on. This is like practical magic 101. Easiest level of magic. Okay, so. Oh, Leona, if your son has any particular ASMR type of video he would like done, please let me know and I would love to do it, okay? Because I have an idea for like a paper tearing one along with like a brush on different surfaces. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, I would love to do ASMR, more ASMR readings. Yay, that would be great. The 47 Ronin, that would be great. Is it still playing? Oh, it is still playing. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Okay, so intention into water. You guys asked. Water, agua. All right, so what you do, they say hold your hands over it because the energy is in the direction with which the chakras of your hand are pointing and everything, right? So what you do is bless the water, basically. I hate that energy and certain terms are so fucking cliche because energy is quite literally the most potent, abundant force in the entire universe. It makes me, it makes you, it makes this camera, that the photonic lens that is fucking absorbing all the goddamn light going into that motherfucker right now. Everything is energy, period. Everything is math, everything is energy. So you bless the water with your intention. Bless just means to give positive intent. Curse means to give negative intent. Period. It's so simple. And I hate, my dad made something click to me earlier. He was just like, why do you overcomplicate things? And I'm like, you know what? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna stop doing that shit. It's very simple. I bless this water. I am intending for this water. As I drink this water, my desire in this water, thank you, is gratitude for the people watching this. And it is also in hopes that the channel will continue to grow exponentially every day as the word of light comes through the speakers of the viewer who is watching my message. I only ever give out positive intent. Thank you, water. And as I drink this water, the channel grows. Thank you. I love you. I love you. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's all you, and then you drink it. Okay, y'all are about to see me down a whole fucking bottle of water. I'm sorry. So, this is to you. I love you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Like I said, and I'll say this a million more times, you, each and every one of you, I'm talking to you directly, even if I'm addressing all of you at the same time. You are the lifeblood of what makes this possible. And I would not be here if it wasn't for you. Tell your friends about me. Positive manifestation through intention and clarification of intention. If you are not like an atomic knife, I want the red Ferrari. with the 12-cylinder engine and the leather seats that are black with the white trim. If you are not atomic knife clear, cutting through the atoms with precision, you will not visualize your destiny. Okay? The reason you don't get what the fuck you think about is because the universe does not deliver to I don't know street. The universe don't deliver to maybe avenue. No, it delivers to I am already fucking here. That's where it delivers to, Faith Street. All right? What about the fluoride in the water? I'm kind of worried it's bothering my medication. You know, that's why I brush my teeth with literally just baking soda. And I'm actually about to switch straight up to distilled water. I really didn't even want to drink that bottled water, but it's the only cleaner water I can get my hands on than the tap. But until I get a distiller or a distillation filter, I kind of have no choice. I'll drink the plastics. It hadn't killed me since I'm a kid, so it's fine. So, yeah. You all are awesome. I love it. Thank you. Bobby says, every single piece of our lives from the moment of our birth to the present led each of us right here, right now. There is no coincidence. Just thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is so true. We are all starseed families, and we have finally started to converge. It is my goal to bring as many of my star tribe. Hey, Jackson. Thank you for joining, man. Welcome. Welcome. It is my job to, it is my goal, it is my life's mission, okay, to acclimate and accumulate as many of our star tribe as I can. This is the, we are the, the hesitation only comes from I am addressing so many different types of you at the same time. And that is a little bit too revealing right now, so I won't say that. Just know that we are all dragons. We are all the highest forms of knowledge, okay? Looking into a reverse osmosis filter. I've heard of that. Yeah, I have heard of that. There's also a hard water filter you can get for your showers too, you know. That's supposed to be really amazing to get. A hard water filter. I think that's for like, oh, it's 11:11. Ah, it's 11:11. I just happened to look at the time. That's cool. Pay attention. And for those of you who are curious, the reason I'm a 31-year-old male with a higher pitched voice and I can sing is because I didn't fucking destroy my voice with cigarettes. Tobacco is evil. I smoked for like 11 years, okay? But I didn't destroy my voice with cigarettes and all that kind of stuff. I vape, yeah, sure. But like, I can't stand people who pick on other people's voices because there's things that you can't change about yourself. Your laugh, your cough, your sneeze, and that, okay? The laugh is the most important thing. And that was something I used to get picked on as a kid for. What are you, a fag? No, motherfucker. I'll kick your ass like a fucking... don't even get me started on bullying. Oh shit, I have gotten in so many fucking fights because I've seen people getting bullied for some shit that I've gotten bullied for, and it just ignited some primal caveman instinct in me like, you are going to die. Y'all know what I mean? Anybody else get those? Just like, this person should not be bullied for this. That's good, Lou. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. I promise you it's worth it. I promise you it's worth it. Alright, so an interesting question I just saw on my TikTok was, if all of this is true, with the White House report, with the Galactic Federation of Light, the UFOs, the aliens, all that kind of stuff, what if it is true? Well, that sure as shit fucking beats having to go work in a damn cubicle wearing a fucking tie all the time. Okay? If I had to sell insurance for the rest of my life, let's restart. That is not the type of existence that we deserve to be living in as human beings. We are made to fly. Okay? We are made to explore. We are made to create, destroy, and implore. That was a good one. That was a fucking good one. DMT is a gateway, okay? That shit is like the ultimate experience. I have not tried it yet, but I want to. I have done an ayahuasca-like substance, and I had an experience extremely similar to what people talk about with DMT. So I believe I have crossed realities with it, but through a different way. But I do have the ability to try DMT if I wanted to. I would love to, but I just still apprehensive about it. I don't know why. I'm afraid that if I go and try it, I'm not going to want to come back. I'm just being fucking honest. I really am scared that if I try it, I'm going to get up there, like, blast off to the fucking other realm of reality, and I really won't want to come back. And y'all will never hear from me again. Where did Nick go? Oh, yeah, he's in DMT, bro. He shed his flesh suit, all that shit. Yeah, ascended rainbow body, whatever. Oh, so it was real. I mean, it is what it is. You can call me a crazy person all you want to. I don't care. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about this field of energy, yeah. Get on with it, yeah, bitch. I love cannabis. That is another gateway drug. I am an actual, well, if it was legal here where I live, I would be a Green Cross card, I would be a cannabis patient, but unfortunately, it's not. But I fully 100% am an advocate and would get in front of a fucking microphone in front of the Senate to argue why it is needed. I heard it was the pharmacy form of adrenochrome thoughts. No, that is not true, Robs. That is not true. It is more like the synthetic form of dreaming. Let's just say instead of it being like the pharmaceutical form of that, it is actually the synthetic form of dreaming. So we have legal CBD, and CBD works, but through the combination of the CBD and the THC is what works, not just one or the other. Okay, it is the combination of all of it. That is why the plant fucking grows that way, and it doesn't need to be goddamn divided. I fucking hate science sometimes, and I am a scientist. So that's awesome, Robs. I'm actually wanting to get my dad on it for his inflammation, because he and I both suffer from fucking massive arthritis. It's not good. It is not good at all. Okay, so I'm gonna look into this. I think I should take the time to make this 1776 report into its own video and just spend the time answering y'all's questions about all of this stuff and talk aliens and UFOs, because that seems to be the topic of conversation for this. Are y'all okay with me putting this 1776 report aside and just making a video about it later? Exactly, Bobby. I feel the same way. You cannot make nature illegal. You cannot make nature illegal. And here's something interesting about patents on viri. I found out something interesting the other day, that apparently it's illegal. If a pathogen is natural, it is illegal to put a patent on a natural virus or disease or whatever. But if it's synthetic, there was a second half of it and a patent's put on it. Either way, it's illegal. I need to go look up that piece of information. I wish I could remember what it was. But then somebody else looked up the fact that, like, the COVID is a synthetic, and it just, either way, it breaks all rules. It's unbelievable. Lou says, I love science. My science teacher let us watch CSI. That's cool. Learn about forensics. That's awesome. You know, Ray, there is a bit of truth to that. All right, so that goes back to that occult magic that I was telling you about earlier, about how the Satanist people who like to show us what the fuck they're doing and their symbolism and ritual magic and stuff, because that's kind of, it's what gets them off. And then, look to movies like Prometheus or Alien or Predator or any of those that talk about hunting humans and all that kind of stuff, okay? It's kind of unreal. It's unreal how all of this really connects. So, like I said, my only job here is, it's like the first step is recognizing that because you are here listening to this conversation right now, you are a starseed. No, I do not, Jackson, but I do not. Because I do not think that it is as dangerous as the media says, that is not me saying that you should not take the precautions. You need to take the same precautions that you would to not get the flu and influenza virus. I am not sitting here telling you how to prevent whatever, but what I am telling you is that they are blowing it out of proportion. But what I am saying is that you should not try and prevent it any less. Of course not. No, hell no. Just wash your hands, wear a mask, whatever. Because hell, the Japanese have been doing that for years, and they have like a fucking 1% goddamn disease rate or some crazy shit like that. Hold on. They have some crazy low, like, communicable rate. Yeah. 4%. 4% in Japan of contagions that are communicable are caught because they wear their masks during flu season and all that kind of stuff. This is not that difficult, okay? But wearing a mask and being subservient and not doing the research is what makes you part of the problem. If you understand that you have to wear a mask to prevent a disease, and you have to do that because it's part of the game, you are still a person that is of the light. And y'all need to realize that that's what this is now. This is a game of a battle of dark v light. There is no fucking going back, y'all. We had no choice to get into this situation in the first place. So because we are here, now we must maketh the decision to prevail. And we will prevail. And how you do that is through steps of, first, you recognize that you are a starseed. You do not come from here. What is a person of light? That means you are on the side of good. That means that you, when you hear things about like the pedophilia and all that kind of stuff, that shit stirs something within you that just makes you want to fuck somebody up, because that is just wrong on the highest, most ultimately evil level that you can possibly fucking be. Okay? When you get angry at evil happening in the world, you are on the side of light. When you get off on doing evil to other people, you are a person of the dark. Or if you are a grifter. What is the creepiest conspiracy that you read? That QAnon is actually ran by the higher Pleiadian soul of John F. Kennedy Sr. That is the creepiest, craziest, most makes sense conspiracy that I have read to date. Period. That Q is JFK Sr.'s soul, ascended soul. Dude, Ray Wilson, that is what you are supposed to do. Your healthy skepticism lets me know and lets you know that is your indicator that you are on the right path, my friend. Your healthy skepticism is what you are supposed to do. I appreciate that, value that, and do not let anybody ever stray you from your convictions. Now, if you're wrong about something and somebody legitimately has the right information, being an intelligent person means you are aware. It means that whenever you make a mistake, you're like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. I'm sorry. What is the right thing? And you correct yourself. That is being intelligent. It has nothing to do with fucking knowing all the songs on a goddamn jukebox or being able to be like Rain Man and tell you a calculation in an instant. That's fucking dumb. That's the movie, and that's a 1122. I'm not even watching the time. That's another synchronistic time. Okay? Hollywood has lied to us about what real life really is. Those people are fake fucking caricatures. Okay, Jackson says, I'm working on finding myself like you told me yesterday. Yes, my friend. Yes. And if y'all want, while you're with me right now on stream, we'll do a quick meditation, like 2 minute, 1 minute. Y'all want to do 60 seconds of box breathing with me and get in the zone? I got you. I think y'all will appreciate this. Is anybody wearing headphones? If you're wearing headphones, now's the time to put on. If you're not wearing headphones, now's the time to put on headphones, because I am about to play some singing bowl music, and this is going to be a binaural experience. So, nah, Courtney, there's no such thing as questioning too much when you want to know the real truth and answers. Anybody who tells you that you're questioning too much is hiding something from you, is trying to lie to you, or does not know the information well enough themselves. And they deserve to be proved motherfucking wrong. Don't you ever let somebody tell you that your curiosity is wrong. Curiosity is what built the motherfucking space shuttle. Why do you think they call the Mars rover Curiosity? Sorry for yelling. This is supposed to be calming and relaxing. Okay, here we go. So we are going to do 60 seconds of box breathing. So I ask everybody, if you are not wearing headphones, please put on some headphones. Hey, dude, I got to go. Okay, Bobby Jown, please have a great night, and I will see you on the next one. Yeah. All right, so for those of you, let's do this. Okay. The goal here is 4 seconds in. You want to hold it for 4 seconds. You want to release the breath for 4 seconds. And you want to hold the breath out for 4 seconds. Okay? So here we go. Let's both start. In. And hold. And out for 4. And hold for 4. In. Hold. Out. Hold. Keep breathing as I guide you through this meditation. Feel the moments in between each of your breaths. As each thought comes up, acknowledge it. Let it go into the darkness. And in. Out. Feel the energy coming out of the bottoms of your feet, coming out of the bottom of your body, going into the ground. Feel the divine white light energy coming into your head. As you breathe, filling your lungs with white energy, with light energy. And as you exhale, the negative carbon that belongs in the universe, you are giving it back. You are literally living the equivalence of energy right now. Alright, now I want you to visualize with me here. See yourself in an open field with green grass, and there's a table in front of you. Alright? Breathe. There is something on this table. You realize it's your greatest desire. Breathe. In the nose, out the mouth. That's the best way. Creating a tunnel through your lungs, out your esophagus. Breathing in the white divine light energy, releasing the negative carbon back to the universe to be transmuted back to positive energy. Creation. Congregation. Correlation. See on the table a picture of your greatest life's achievement. Hold this picture in your hand. Look at the colors, the shapes, the buildings, the environment, the set and setting. Remember this. Burn this image into your mind. Breathe. Let your subconscious mind note the details. Now what we're going to do is we are going to fold the picture in half. Then we are going to fold that half into a half again. And what we are going to do is we are going to pick up the envelope that is on the table. Alright? Put the picture that was your greatest life's achievement into the envelope. And as you seal the envelope, say, "This will be mine." And then put the envelope back on the table. Okay, close your eyes again. I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna count back from 10. You're gonna come back very, very rested. 8. You're gonna come back congruent, aware. 7. You are going to come back revitalized, brimming with thoughts and ideas. 6. You are going to come back fully refreshed, as if you got a fully night's sleep. 5. You are going to come back to me. You are going to come back to Earth. 4. And you are going to live a very prosperous life. 3. You know you are wealthy. 2. I am wise. You repeat to yourself. 1. I am back. And hey, everybody. So, what we just did was a form of brain entrainment. I'm gonna let you come back to reality a little bit. So, we just performed a bit of brain entrainment. And that is what meditation does to bring you back to the moment of the now. Because without the moment of the now, you are lost in your mind. Okay? Y'all like that? Yay! Yay! That's what I use. Jackson Clute says, "I feel great. That was awesome." Rob says, "That was awesome." Yay! Thank y'all. We can do that a lot. I like doing that stuff. Hey, Vor. Dude, no joke. I caught up with this, and now I feel like I was looking for... Thank you, Nick. By the way, I'm home. That's great, man. Glad to see you're safe. Thank you. Bro, I just smoked a blunt 10 minutes ago, and that shit fucked me up. Yeah! That's what's up, Ray. That's what's up. Like, transcendence, astral projection, man. I feel a bit better. That's... Dude, Lou. That's awesome to hear, man. I am so glad that that helped y'all. Oops. I am so glad that that helped y'all. Okay, and that is how effortless and seamless and easy transcendental meditation is, y'all. And it's so simple. It takes no time at all to do it. And I promise you, the more you do it, the more you're going to want to do it. Okay? And not only the more that you're going to want to do it, but the better you will be at the whole visualization part of it, okay? So, Ray, are you saying that what we just did kind of amplified what you did before? That's awesome. Look what you just said, Vorin Corso, and look what time it is, homie. That's the third synchronistic time tonight, my friends! The third! I'm not even trying to pay attention to this. What is going on? Oh my god, what is happening? This is so cool. Yay, I love this. Is so cool. Y'all are awesome. Okay, and this is what I do on my channel, y'all. Golly, thank you so much. Y'all, I'm so serial. I am so serial. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Transcendental meditation is the way. It's the way. I am so sorry for shouting there. I just wanted to be dramatic. I apologize if I just bursted your fucking eardrums. Something told me to check on you and to find that out. It can be either tonight or tomorrow, whatever works for you. Well, come on over, dude. Come on over. Come on, see me now. Come on, see me now, dude. I'm not going to bed anytime soon. I gotta make dinner and eat dinner and stuff, dude. I'll cook for you. Are you hungry? Okay, Lou. Hugs, my friend. Yeah, I got it. I am mailing your package tomorrow. I am mailing your package tomorrow, Lou. Ray says, I've been listening to binaural beats, but that was different. Oh yeah, guided meditation. You can only get there with guided meditation. That's so true. JC, you're gonna need a drink, so bring a drink. All right. Oh wow, we've been streaming an hour. Y'all are awesome. Dude, thank you, Lou. Thank you for being you, man. I would not have been able to do half of my stream had you not been so generous and kind with your money. And dude, I give you my fucking word on every fiber of faith that I have in my body. It is my mission to visit you all on an individual basis one day and to share a beer with you or to go to dinner with you. And I want to meet each and every one of my people in person because I don't have many in real life friends except for like Voron Corso. He comes and hangs out with me. He puts up with my bullshit. I'm a little crass. Okay, I'm Air Force Auxiliary. I'm fucking hard. And goddamn, Gerald Ford was a fucking hard bastard. And Andrew Carnegie for Carnegie fucking Steel was a hard bastard. Dan Pena's a hard bastard. Trump's a hard fucking bastard. Okay, going back to what I was talking about earlier, it is in our nature to be progressive. The progressive, worthy realization of an ideal that is success. What are binaural beats? Binaural beats are two different wavelengths being played, one in each ear simultaneously, and it creates an environment inside of your head that is supposed to synchronize the left and right hemispheres of your brain, your creativity with your logic. Oh, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye actually fucking makes sense now. And the gray matter, our fucking 3 pounds of Jello figured that out. Can y'all believe that our 3 pounds of Jello figured out space travel as well? Like, you don't ever talk shit about you as a human being. Humans are fucking awesome. And I am so glad to be visiting y'all, okay? Because y'all make the universe worth living. Y'all gotta realize that this is a fucking battle that stretches the entire length of the fucking universe, okay? And for those of you who think, oh, many Christians get this wrong about cussing and blah, blah, blah. That's a blockage of their fucking truth chakra. You are literally able to say whatever you want to. I just choose to be emphatic. All right? That's what I choose to do. And it's just part of my nature, okay? I don't mean no offense by it, but sometimes people just need to be fucking slapped with spirit. It is what my mom did to me. It's what. Okay, I grew up in a family that went to church, and my dad would flick me in the back of the head as soon as you start falling asleep. Pow! Ow! You better shut up, boy. And he didn't do it out of hate. He did it out of respect. All right, out of respect. Cool. Sounds great, man. Yeah, Ray, that's true. Okay, so you got like the 400 hertz range, which is for your heart chakra. 500 and above, throat chakra. I think 936 or so is the crown, and then you got the real low frequencies like 86 hertz. That's root chakra, okay, in your perineum and everything. Dude, guys, this is so conceptually, you can read it like a book. All right, all you got to do is to know where to start. And it's easier to hate something than it is to fucking admit you don't know something and try and figure it out. Okay, that is called the curve of mastery. You get to the top of Mount Stupid and you go, hey, I really like this. And then you're ignorant and you think you know everything, and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then you fall into the valley of fucking despair and you realize, oh shit, I don't know fuck all. And then you just like curve that mastery into expertise, the mountain of expertise. Everybody has to go through this. Everybody. It's human nature. That's why we got 10 toes to climb. A big toe that gives us fucking balance. A thumb that lets us use tools. Do you not see that we are engineered to conquer? Eyes that absorb photonic light particles, actual photons. And turn it upside down and project it out in a reality that is a hologram that we can affect. Just like that. I probably will, Jackson. I probably will. So please, I'm glad that you participated. You were awesome. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. I'm gonna start doing the thing with like getting on TikTok before I go live and then being like, hey everybody, I'm live on YouTube, and then I'm gonna get started on YouTube. Did you guys like that, how I did that? Because if you guys think that's a good idea, I totally don't mind going live on TikTok for like 5, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, and then getting them live at the same time, obviously, but like bringing it over. Okay. Hugs, Robs. Hugs. That reminds me, I've got to do laundry too. This might be a good place to wrap it up. Okay. Step 1 is recognize that you are part of something bigger. You are not just the individual. Good night, Jackson. Yes. Well, Jackson, there is the Reality Decoded documentary series is on here, so I always am posting content for you to watch, my friend. So thank you so much for being a part of this, okay? Thank you so much for being on the side of light. Thank you. And I respond to any and every single comment, okay? So I love it whenever you all leave me comments. That boosts the YouTube algorithm. It lets them know that my tags are ranked and that other people who search for this need to see this video. So you all do me a great service. You all control the life of my channel. Okay? You all, by coming into this, are going to give me another 24 hours of hope. But the thing is I don't believe in hope. Hope doesn't do anything. Want in one hand, hope in the other. Okay, or shit in one hand, hope in the other. Hope doesn't do shit. Action does shit. Check me out on TikTok. I love your content on here. I will, man. I will, Ray. I got you. I got you. I normally don't go in for self-promotion or whatever, but I'm always down for collabs. Know your worth. Exercise your value. Practice your passion. Learn to love again. There is a child inside of all of us that the grown-up version of us needs to hear the things that the child version of us should have heard from our fucking parents, but they didn't. It doesn't matter if you're 60. There's a child in you too that needs to hear what your parents should have told you when you were a child. So I love you. I'm here to answer any and all of your questions. Just tune into the next ones. I'm gonna actually try and start doing more of the lives like this. If you guys like this kind of content where it's just one-on-one interactions, no riff-raff, no fucking overlays, no nothing. There's going to be no editing on this, nothing. I'm just going to post it because it's alive. I will gladly start doing these, okay? Because I have a lot of information that I can channel this way, okay? That's cool. That's pretty cool. So, I love you all. Thank you all for being my family, okay? Thank you all for being my star family. This has been Vanderhorst Reality Decoded. I am Vanderhorst. My name is Nick. You can call me whatever you like. Just please don't call me anything negative because I'm not going to do the same to you. I will see you all. Let's see. It is a long-ass outro. It's Tuesday, and it's 11:40 at night. I don't really have a set schedule that I go live other than Monday at 8 p.m. and Friday at like 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Eastern time in the U.S., but I always am posting at least 1 to 2 videos a day, whether they be like shorts or whether they actually be like a Reality Decoded episode or whatever. But thank you. Stay tuned. Please hit that notification bell. I love you all. I'll see you all later, okay? Y'all have a great night.